Entree-vous!
Ratus, we're on in a minute and I can't find my shirt.
Oh, I think it's just down there next to the banana skin.
What have you done to it?
What? It's your fault for leaving it lying around. You know I'll eat anything that looks revolting.
If mummies, rats and fleas ain't your thing, and you don't like the sound of an exploding king, if you're easily scared and don't laugh at poo, you better turn off, this show ain't for you. Still watching? Then let's test your brains with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games. Hello and welcome to Gory Games, starring me, Ratus, and also featuring...
Me, Dave Lamb.
Honestly, Dave, look at yourself. You're a shambles. Did nobody tell you were going to be on the telly?
Let's meet today's horrible historian, shall we?
Hi, I'm Sass and I'm from Staffordshire.
Hiya, Sass.
Hi, I'm Zach and I'm from London.
Hello, Zach.
Hi, I'm Annabelle, I'm from Hertfordshire.
Hello, Annabelle.
Welcome, everyone. Right, you are playing to win year spheres. The person with the highest year score at the end of the show will win a prize fished out of the time sewer by Ratus.
Oh, Dave, it's quite possibly my favourite prize. Well, since the last one.
Time to crack on with round one. Let's find out what it's about by going over to the Gory grid.
It's the Groovy Greeks.
Annabelle, I've noticed the double fist clench. Are you pleased about that?
I love the Greeks.
Oh, it couldn't have turned out better for you. 4 questions on the Groovy Greeks coming up. The person who gets the most right wins the first year sphere. And your 4 Greek topics are evil spirits, weddings, sacrifices, and Olympics. So, Annabelle, you get to pick first. What do you have?
Can I have Olympics, please?
That is a question from Ratus.
True or false? In one famous Olympic wrestling bout, Damazinus punched Kroigus in the belly but had sharp fingernails, so he accidentally pulled out Kroigus's guts.
Ratus there, putting the gory into Gory Games. So, what do you think? Is that true or is that false? Oh, Annabelle thinks it's true. Zach and Sass both think it's false. What's the answer, Ratus?
It's true. This was against the rules, so Damazinus was disqualified, giving victory to Kroigus, the dead man.
Annabelle, well done. That is the first point to you. Zach, what would you like?
Sacrifices.
Let's hear that question.
Is this true or false? After we ancient Greeks sacrificed a bull to the gods, we held a legal trial and found the knife guilty of murder.
Is that true or is that false? Let's have a look. Oh, everybody's gone for false. What's the answer, please?
It's true.
Wow. Bad luck, everyone. No points to be awarded there. So, Sass, it's your turn to pick a topic.
Evil spirits, please.
Let's hear that question.
True or false? Ancient Greeks kept evil spirits from getting into their houses by leaving a dead goat on the front step.
Don't know about evil spirits, but that certainly wouldn't keep rats away.
No, I don't suppose it would. So, what do you think? Is that true or is that false? Wow, Annabelle and Zach agreeing with false. Sass thinks that's true. What's the answer, please?
It's false. That'd never work. You had to paint tar around the door so the spirits would get stuck in it. Obvs.
Obvs. So, Annabelle and Zach, that is a point apiece. 1 question left in this round. It is a question on weddings, and here it comes.
True or false? A Spartan wedding ceremony involved the bridesmaid shaving the bride's head.
Are you a Spartan bride, Dave?
No, I'm not. Let's see your answers, please. Sass thinks it's false. Annabelle and Zach again agreeing on true. What's the answer, please?
It's true. They also wore men's clothes.
Are you sure you're not a Spartan bride, Dave?
Yes, I'm sure. Thank you, Ratus. So, another point for Annabelle, another point for Zach. At the end of that round, it's clear that Annabelle has won the first year sphere. And that means it's time for me to say, all hail the potty pyramid gear.
Choose wisely, Annabelle.
Yes, because AD dates will be added to your total, but of course BC dates will be subtracted from it. Now, winning the Greek quiz means Annabelle is automatically through to play the Greek game. But will she be alone, or will the others get to play too? Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's a single-player silly game. So, Annabelle, off down the time sewer on your own, please. The Spartans were super soldiers, and they learned warrior skills from the age of 7. It's time to play Sneaky Spartans. At Spartan school, children were taught that thieving and sneaking were an important part of being a soldier. You are a sneaky Spartan and must steal the sleeping soldier's lunch without being detected. Climb through the vines, but don't touch one, or a bell will ring disturbing the soldier. Disturb him 3 times and it's game over. Your mission starts now. And Annabelle is on her way. Oh, crikey, Annabelle. Maybe she should change it to Anna Nobel just for the duration of this game. Here's a weird Spartan fact for you, Ratters. If you cried out in pain while you were fighting, they would punish your best friend as well.
Well, lucky that's not us, Dave, because you are a total wuss.
Oh, am I your best friend?
No. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I am. I'm his best friend.
Anyway, Annabelle is onto the second set of vines. Look at her trying to maneuver herself there through that tiny gap. Nope, and she's rung the bell, Ratters.
Tinkle dinkle.
2 more rings, and she is in massive trouble. Annabelle's on tiptoes there.
Dave, why do they call it tiptoes?
Well, in your case, because your feet smell like a rubbish tip. Ratters, he's sulking. That soldier looks like he's in deep sleep, of course, but Annabelle needs to be very careful because it's game over if she rings 3 bells, and that was almost number 2. Well, now, does she really need to go through this bit? This bit looks a bit dodgy to me, Ratters.
Tinkle, tinkle.
He stirred a second time. That means she's only got 1 ring left, but she's very close. There's the lunch. We can see the lunch, Ratters.
She can almost reach out and touch it.
It looks like it's a chicken sandwich, and she's got the lunch. The soldier will be absolutely livid when he finds out a sneaky Spartan has nabbed his sandwich. You go, girl. Congratulations, Annabelle. Excellent work. Help yourself to a year sphere. I wonder if that's going to be a good one. We'll find out later on. And we're going on to round 2. Over to the Gory grid to find out what's up next.
It's the vile Victorians. Good day.
Here are your all-important Victorian topics. Food, prisons, maids, and potato. So, Zach, it's your turn to pick first this time.
I'll do potatoes.
That is a prop question.
Prop question, prop question, prop question, prop question.
There we go. A bandage and a potato. In Victorian times, strapping a baked potato to your head was supposed to be a cure for what? Was it A, an earache, B, a bleeding nose, or C, a headache? Ratters, have you chewed this?
Might have.
It's unhelpful. Oi! Enough. Show me your answers now, please. Interesting. Annabelle and Sass have agreed on A. Zach thinks it's C. I can tell you that the answer is A, an earache. Let me demonstrate that for you. That would go round there. And then on goes the potato. And that was medicine. Back there. Go on then, fill your boots. OK, so that's a point each for Annabelle and Sass. A good start this round. I'm so sorry about him. OK, Sass, what topic would you like next?
Prisons, please.
Prisons, let's hear that question.
Victorian prisons were horrible places where convicts had to do unpleasant tasks. But which of these was not one of them? A, counting grains of sand. B, being silent for weeks at a time. Or C, moving cannonballs back and forth.
So, what do you think? Let's see those answers now, please. Oh, complete disagreement. What's the actual answer?
The answer is A. They did not have to count sand.
Imagine having to stay silent for weeks at a time.
Why don't you give it a go?
OK, then. No, can't do it.
Well, it was worth a try. That's a point then for Annabelle. Well played indeed. And Annabelle, it's your turn to pick a topic.
Can I have food, please?
You certainly can.
Which of these was eaten as a delicacy by posh Victorians? A, snake eyes. B, whale phlegm. C, toadwalls.
Here's a clue. I've eaten all 3.
Not so much a clue, more of a confession. I would have thought, Rattus. So, is it A, B, or C? Oh, everyone thinks it's B. Complete agreement. What's the answer?
The answer is B. Posh Victorians ate whale phlegm. I guess there are some pluses to being poor.
Ooh, Dave, do you want some rat phlegm?
Stop it. Swallow it. Thank you. Oof. Unpleasant. Well, there's a point there for everybody. Annabelle gets one, Zach gets one, and Sass gets one. And it's the last topic of the round. It's on maids, and here comes the question.
A Victorian parlourmaid often did 16 hours of housework per day and worked 6.5 days per week. But how much were they paid for an entire year? A, £6, B, £6, or C, £60?
Bet even Dave gets paid more than £60 a year.
Just about. Let's see those answers now, please. Annabelle and Sass agreeing with B. Zach thinks it's A. What's the answer, please?
The answer is B. They were paid £6 per year. Wow, a whole £6. Dare to dream.
Extraordinary. Annabelle and Sass score there. And at the end of the round, Annabelle, it's you again. Another year sphere. Congratulations. Help yourself. OK, Annabelle, you are through to play the Victorian game, but will it be just you, or will the others get to play too? Let's have a look, shall we? It's an all-play, scary game. So off down the time sewer with a lot of you. Oh! Rattus, there's a gladiator in the time sewer.
Yes, I can see!
Well, how's he got down there, then?
Well, it is possible somebody chewed a hole in the time sewer.
Oh, well, that's great. Thanks for that, Rattus. Just do something to sort this out. Do something.
Well, I have. I've weed myself.
Oh, that's brilliant, Rattus. Ah!
Right, OK. Well, you guys, off down the time sewer while the gladiator's over there. And watch out for any other gladiators. See you in a bit. Bye. Thanks for coming. Can you close the door behind you, please? It's time to do some scrambling. Not like a rat up a drain pipe, but like a Victorian child up a chimney. Let's play a brush with death. You have to whiz up and down the chimney, clearing 4 blockages one by one. Then pop your sweeps brush out the top of the chimney. The first person to do so is the winner. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, Dave, you're back.
Yeah, I think I lost the gladiator in the canteen. Right, they're off. And straight away, Sass is moving quickly. Zach, too. And Annabelle is also underway.
That's the first bird's nest there.
Yep, and they've already brought them back, Zach and Sass. They really are moving fast, aren't they, here, Rattus? And it's a very, very tight race. The Victorians only made putting boys up chimneys illegal in 1832.
Do you remember it, Dave?
Leave it. But yes, I do. That's the second blockage out of the way, Rattus. Here they go, up at the third, and look at Sass go. That is quick chimney climbing in my book.
Extraordinary.
Quite extraordinary, and she's already set 3, that third obstacle. Now, here comes the head sweep. Look at it. Prodding them with pins to make them work harder. Oh, it makes you weep.
Dave, the writer Charles Dickens called for putting boys up chimneys to be banned.
Well, he always had great expectations.
Don't get it.
Well, it's a book by Dickens. Sass is doing remarkably well here. That's it. That's the 4th obstacle delivered. And off she goes, and I would suggest that nothing can stop her now. She's going to bang her head at the end, and just watch the sweeps brush emerge. Here she goes, and pop! The brush is out of the chimney. And that means that Sass has swept her way to a year sphere. Zach there can't quite believe what's happened, and the master sweep is utterly disgusted with him. Welcome back, welcome back. Well done, Sass. Well done. Help yourself to a year sphere. Straight up, took one. No messing about there, was there, Sass?
Nope.
Have you done any chimney sweeping before?
No.
Well, you look like you had. You were very, very quick. Right, it's round 3, and it's over to the Gory grid to find out what's up next.
It's the measly Middle Ages.
4 questions, as always, and here are your 4 Middle Ages topics. Takeaways, peasants' revolt, cures, and superstitions. And Sass, it is your turn to go first this time. Which would you like?
Superstitions, please.
Superstitions. Let's hear that question.
Bet you don't know this one. My question is, in the Middle Ages, we believed in monsters in far-off lands. One such monster was a panotti, but what was it? A fire-breathing panda. B, a cat with wings. C, a man with elephant ears.
Ooh, I do not like the sound of a cat with wings.
That's pretty much his worst nightmare, to be fair. OK, let's see your answers now, please. Ooh, everyone thinks it's a different thing. What's the answer?
The answer is C. A panotti was a man with the ears of an elephant. Everybody knows that.
Of course. Everyone knows that, right? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Annabelle did know that, so she has 1 point. And Annabelle, it's your turn to pick a topic.
Can I have cures, please?
You certainly can. Let's have the question on cures.
In the Middle Ages, what would a mother rub on her baby's gums to cure teething pains? A, boiled hair brains. B, her own tears. Or C, mashed pig eyes.
Show me your answers now, please. Oh, again, a complete spread of answers. Everyone disagreeing with each other. What is the actual answer, please?
The answer is A, boiled hair brains were used to cure teething pains.
Yes, thankfully we've moved on a bit from there, and Zach has moved on from 0. He's got his first point of this round. Congratulations, Zach. And Zach, it's your turn to pick.
Can I choose takeaways?
You certainly can, Zach.
In the Middle Ages, you could get takeaway food delivered to your door. But which of these was not a popular Middle Ages takeaway? A, roast thrushes. B, hot sheep feet. Or C, rat on a stick.
I can think of one rat I'd like to see on a stick. Oh, I've upset him. Show me your answers now, please. Everybody has gone for B. Are they all right or are they all wrong? Let's find out.
The answer is C. Rat on a stick was not a popular Middle Ages takeaway. Give me a sheep's foot any day.
More's the pity, in my opinion, but there we are. Unlucky, no points scored there. We have one topic left in this round. It is the Peasants' Revolt, and here comes the question.
During the famous Peasants' Revolt of 1381, what did the peasants do when they came across the Archbishop of Canterbury? A, chuck him in the River Thames. B, chop off his head. Or C, have him whipped.
What could it be? Show me now, please. Everyone's agreeing. Everyone's agreeing on A. What's the answer?
The answer is B. The peasants chopped his head off. Told you the peasants were revolting. I did a funny.
In fact, the Archbishop's head is still kept in a church in Suffolk. That's if you want to go and see it.
Yeah, I think I might pass on that one, Rattus. So, no points there again. I think it shows how tricky that category was. What we have, though, at the end of it is something rather exciting. It's a tiebreaker situation between Annabelle and Zach. Fingers on your buzzers. Beginning with the letter R, what flower was used to represent the two sides during... Annabelle.
Rose.
Oh, what an interruption! The two sides during the war between Yorkshire and Lancashire, the War of the Roses. Congratulations, Annabelle. You're completely correct. Help yourself to a year sphere. Let's just hope Rattus hasn't chewed it.
No, I don't see why you think I should.
Well, possibly because of the state of my shirt. And the time sewer? Yeah. OK, Annabelle, as the winner of the Middle Ages quiz, you're through to play the Middle Ages game, but will you be playing alone or will the others get to play with you? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it's a single-player brainy game. So off down the time sewer on your own, please, Annabelle.
Bye.
Bye. King Louis XI of France was the proud owner of a highly unusual instrument. It's time to play...
Big Piano!
Each piano key triggers a spike, pricking a pig and causing it to squeal. Your challenge is to listen to and repeat a sequence of piggy squeals. The sequence gets one squeal longer each time. Correctly repeat 9 squeals within the time limit and you'll win a year sphere. Let's get squealing! So let's concentrate on the first sequence. She needs to remember the order of the squeals. Annabelle sets about that with great confidence. Yeah, lovely. Here comes the 6th squeaker. There it is. It's that second piggy for the 6th one.
3 to go.
There she goes. Out there. Oh, and one of those pigs just let one go, Ratters. Oh, that's a shame to see. Oh, you would not want to be Annabelle at this moment because there must be an appalling stench back there. You gotta love a pig piano, Ratters.
Dave, my question is, did anyone ever make a chicken jello? Yes, they should have done.
They so should have.
I would have loved to see the chicken jello.
I'd like to have seen that too. Oh, another pig lets one go. What has it been eating, Ratters?
Everything, Dave, it's a pig.
Of course. Oh, this is the 8 squeal sequence. She's done a great job of remembering the order so far. Can she do this one? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. She's just got one more sequence to remember here. One extra one, and she's got the sphere, Ratters. There it goes again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 5th. There's the 6th. 7th. 8th. Now, this is the new one. Right, it's right next door. Can Annabelle remember this? Here she goes. Through the guff smoke. That's 6, just 3 to go.
I can't remember it, Dave. How'd you do it?
It's that one there. Yes, she's done it. She has done it. She's just conquered the pig piano. Congratulations, Annabelle. Well, help yourself straight away to a year sphere, why don't you? Tremendous work. Right, it's the final round, so it's over to the Gory grid to find out what we've got.
It's the Rotten Romans.
Oh, it's the Rotten Romans. So it's our big all-play messy game. Down that time sewer with a lot of you, please. Bye.
Bye.
Watch out for gladiators. This is one of Ratters' games.
Yes, it's time to go.
Circus farming.
Your job is to collect the sturkers from the cesspit, carry it along your lane, and slop it into your measuring cylinder. Whoever collects the most gets the year sphere. In 3, 2, 1.
Then they're off! And gathering sturkers or gong or poo, call it what you like. And down the lane they go. Sass taking an early lead there. For someone who looked a bit reluctant, she's doing very well. Zach's just behind her with a bucket full of poo, but over in the green lane it's a different story. Annabelle looked very tentative around the poo there. She's just got to give over to it, really, and let herself get covered in it, hasn't she, Ratters?
Right.
Later on, you may find that a lot of sturkers gets dropped from above, and at that point, it really does become unplayable. Look at that, delivering a very fine payload there. Zach also doing nicely. Annabelle still a bit gingerly walking down the lane, trying not to get dirty. It doesn't work, Ratters.
It's impossible, Dave, to get through this game without getting absolutely filthy.
Yep, and Sass has realised that, and as a result, is just revelling in the muck. Oh, now, what a tumble that was from Zach, by the way. Incredible tumble, a very heavy fall. He looks to be fine, though. And he's delivering poo like nobody's business. Well, everybody's business. Now, let's watch Sass. She's making her way up the lane. Lovely little hurdle there. Down the end. And there it's delivered. It's textbook, Ratters. It's absolutely textbook.
30 seconds remaining.
2 words, poo drop. Oh! Now things are going to get very, very slippery indeed. It's going to be hard for Annabelle to stay clean now. This is going to get very messy. And Sass is down. Zach can't really move about. He looks like he is going to be sliding around on there for some time to come. Anyone scores any points, they're doing remarkably well, Ratters. No, it's not going to happen. Sass may be tumbling around like Bambi on ice there, but she's got this one in the bag. Oh, look at the state of you all. Yep, Sass, help yourself. Well done, well done. Oh, that's a messy game, isn't it? Well played, everybody. That's how we finished. It's time now to count up those year spheres. And remember, AD years are added to your total, BC years are subtracted from it. Zach, you've got 0, but as you'll know from watching this programme, that can be a winning score. We know that. So, let's have a look at what Annabelle has got. Oh, it's a BC to start with, but it's not a disaster. 347 BC. Plato, the Greek philosopher, died that year. Let's have a look at the second one. Oh, it's a good one. 1775 AD. The American Revolution began that year. Let's have a look at the third. Now we're motoring 1858 AD. Construction of Big Ben was completed that year. Let's have a look at the next one. 1509 AD. What a run of form this is. Henry VIII ascended to the English throne. Let's have a look at the last crucial one. Oh, it's another AD. 1542 AD. Mary, Queen of Scots, was born that year. Which means that, Annabelle, you have amassed a total of 6,337 points, which is pretty excellent. Zach, as we know, you've got 0. Unlucky. It hasn't worked out for you. Sass, let's have a look at what you've got. 800 AD. Gunpowder was invented in China that year. Let's have a look at the last one. 1933 AD. Hitler was appointed German Chancellor that year. You have ended up with a very, very creditable score of 2,733 points, which means that today's winner is Annabelle with 6,337 points. Congratulations, Annabelle. And you have the excitement of receiving whatever nightmarish prize Rattus has spotted floating in the time sewers.
Well, this week, Dave, I've got a lovely Victorian prize. Poo sticks.
Poo sticks? Well, that sounds like a perfectly innocent game.
By which I mean sticks covered in poo.
Of course you do.
Victorian children would rub a stick in poo and then wipe it on the door handles of rich people's houses. Good old-fashioned fun.
Sounds appalling. Right, Annabelle, sorry, that's the prize. It is literally a stinker.
Oh, Dave, there's someone here to see you.
All right. I've got a poo stick and I'm not afraid to use it. Stay back, Sass, open the time sewer for me. Stay there, you. Is it wide open? Thank you. Annabelle, congratulations. There you go.
Well, I'm afraid, Zach and Sass, there's only one thing for it. You're going to have to go and help Dave down the time sewer. Off you go. Go on, Sass. Get yourself down there. See you, Zach.
Bye.
I've been Ratters, he's been Dave Lamb.
Oh!
And you've been watching Gory Games.
Horrible is Gory.